Ready.
Unscripted, unshackled, uncouth.
What you're about to hear is for more mature audiences only.
It's Miguel and Holly Uncensored.
Hello and welcome to Miguel and Holly Uncensored. Since Jacob 2 times has done all of my intros for me.
He did the whole spiel.
He did. We're here. Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Real quick, because we have some special guests joining us here in just a second. Producer Kelbin, you said off the air, you were like, and you're about to start a story, and then you're like, wait, I'll save it for the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Let me pull it up.
What you, because I have no clue what this is.
Okay. So I got an email yesterday from CashApp.
Okay.
And a few days ago, I went to have lunch with a friend that I hadn't seen in a long time. And so I owed him money because I didn't bring my credit card with me. So I was like, oh, let me just Cash App you. And so, as usual, when I send money through Zelle or Venmo or whatever, I always add a funny title as to why I'm sending money.
Oh, dear God.
We had gone to a Cuban spot.
Uh-huh.
And so I wrote $22 sent to Matt for...
Wait. Holly, what do you think?
What do you think
No,
I said?
please, no.
Let's play a little game.
Yeah.
What inappropriate thing did producer Kelvin write on Cash App that probably got flagged?
Did it get flagged? Is that the point of this?
Yeah.
Holly, what do you think producer Kelvin wrote?
This is going to sound really stupid, but
Not.
is there Cuban flag?
I wrote Cuban flag.
Yeah.
Like a Colombian flag, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Colombia, the country, yeah.
Okay. So
Mhm.
you put a flag and you put a gun and then you put a face that's like dead, but it's like laughing in emoji now, but it's like dead or whatever. And so people thought you were a terrorist.
For Cuban food. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
That. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Miguel.
okay.
Because you were dead because it was so good.
All right.
I'm gonna do something with drugs like cocaine, Colombia, something
what-
like that.
Because I'm
What
Hispanic.
No,
what
because Colombia,
emoji?
that's what people like snow. Oh, like the nose and then snow for cocaine.
But
That's
we're at a
what you put-
Cuban
But
spot.
Oh, Cuban.
Why would you put cocaine for food? Wait, are we talking emojis?
No emojis. Word.
Oh, it's a word.
Yeah, it's a word.
Cuban.
That's why I said all my thing. Okay, well, I don't know what.
I was going based off of Holly. I miss Cuban. I thought you said Colombian.
No,
Cuban.
That's why when you were
Which,
like, yeah,
okay,
Cuban,
Colombian,
you know
then
what,
okay, I
don't
could
know
get that.
You know
Right.
what? We need to stop guessing.
Okay.
This has turned out horribly. What did you put?
We're reaching out to help us gain a better understanding of some recent activity on your account. You sent a payment for the amount of $22 with Cuban bussy in the subject line.
Oh my God! It was prostitution.
Cash App has a policy to comply with U.S. laws regarding economic sanctions, engaging in transactions that involve jurisdiction sanctioned by the United States, or engaging in any other activity that violates U.S. sanctions is prohibited.
Oh my God! They thought you were paying a hooker.
Giving out Cuban bussy.
Oh my
I was like, how
God.
dare you? I'm not even Cuban.
No, you weren't giving it out. You were paying for it,
Right.
obviously.
Yeah, well, that part.
Wow.
So I wrote for $22, by the way. Anyways, I
I mean,
wrote
you get a little something for 20.
That's a happy ending, girl.
Where?
Wow.
I wrote Cuban food that I sent my neighbor. Sorry. They asked for an explanation. I just said Cuban food that I sent my friend money for, LOL. And Matt is my neighbor because they asked what's the relation to the person you're sending to and for what reason. Thank you for your response. After further review of your account, we determined that the transaction did not violate our policy.
Like, how do you feel? You were trying to be funny writing bussy. You got flagged.
I got flagged.
You're too much with bussy all the time. It's
Yeah,
too much.
no more.
You got to stop.
I'm gonna
first
take
of
a
all.
break.
That's
Yeah.
first of all. Break the bussy. Second of all,
Save that.
I know, save it. Okay. Second of all, this is exactly this shit that we talk about where, you know, we're all jokey and we say really inappropriate things normally off the air and not on the podcast. I mean, we're talking about just behind the scenes.
Yes.
And then we talk about how in court one day they're going to read
Oh, my
transcript,
transactions.
and
Oh.
it is not going to hit the same
Right.
when there is an attorney in a 3-piece suit being like, is it this day on this time that you told your friend you were paying for Cuban bussy? Meaning,
I don't do prostitution.
And then you're like quiet for a long time, and then the judge leans over to his microphone's like, Kelbin Ramirez, did you say Cuban bussy?
with a gavel. Like,
And then you have the court clerk is over there typing it into the court record, and she's like, bussy?
Can you please describe what bussy is? Oh my
actually,
god!
and
Can you
someone's going
imagine?
to, and someone's
Yeah.
going to, and be like, for the court. And someone's attorney is going to have, I know I had some court issues earlier this year. Someone's attorney is going to be like, will you, for the court, on record, please explain what you mean by bussy, please? And then you're going to have to, and meanwhile, same said court reporter typing away in shorthand.
I don't think they have shorthand for bussy.
Can I just say I love when Holly says bussy?
With that being said, let's welcome Soul Worker Stacy.
Hey.
I'm done with this.
Everyone that's not us is really upset that they decided to join the podcast.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, because we do have that, all of us have that very sick, deep, twisted sense of humor. Because I'm going, did he say something like, oh, paid for your 6 inches? Or, wow. Okay.
First time I've ever written something like that. I've never said that.
Wow. So just stick to emojis next time.
Yeah.
No kidding.
What I said with the emoji, you'd probably be in trouble too. I don't know. Lord.
Well, Stacy, before we bring in our first fan member to get a reading, how you doing?
I'm great. Fantabulous. Fine. I'm on my good comfy couch today. We're having a good couch day today.
I love the couch day. I'm glad
Couch days were the best days.
Get off your feet.
I missed the shirt that you were wearing last week.
I was gonna say, is this the same shirt? Probably. It's comfy.
No, it's he said that because your tatas were out.
Yeah.
We were amazing last week. Can we just?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
Girl, you were bussing.
On parade.
Yes, honey.
Parade.
I was like, come on, mama's there.
You should have seen my Halloween costume. I was a slutty pirate. I had it on for 5 minutes for pictures and then took it off because I was so sick. But I got pictures. I'll have to send them to you. They're really cute.
I saw them, Stacy. I saw them with your children.
Yes. I have no shame.
Listen, there shouldn't be any shame. That's your body.
They got fed for them things, girl.
God gave them. I'm going to show them.
I remember
Absolutely.
my grandma used to do that. She would walk around the house and I'd be like, Lydia Cole, what are you doing? And she was like, you know how many kids have come out of this body? I don't care. And I'd be like, all right, grandma.
I walk around naked all the
That's
time. And
fine.
until Maya one day was like, Mom, can you put the clothes on? It's weird. And I'm like, oh, I'm a naked mom. You have a naked mom or a fully clothed mom all the time? My mom was the latter. You would never catch Margaret without some article of clothing covering up the bits.
They're like, it's fine. It's fine. All right, well, let's bring on our first fan member to get a reading. Lacey, welcome. How are you?
Good morning. I can't follow any of that.
No,
don't.
You don't need to.
You don't want to.
We don't.
no. We like
We
to be
need a
silly.
palate cleanser now. and
Yeah.
That's what we
Yeah.
Oh, wait, here we go. Here's our palate cleanser.
It's Miguel and Holly.
Charlotte's Hits 96.1.
All right, Lacey, before we sort of turn our microphones down and let you and Stacy have a conversation, what part of Charlotte do you live in?
I'm down in the Rockhillian area.
Rock
Oh.
Hill.
Rockville, yes.
I love it. Awesome. Okay, well, here's what happens. Holly, producer Kelbin, and I, we turn our microphones down and we just eavesdrop on the conversation.
All right. I am ready. Hey, Stacy.
Hello, gorgeous. How are you?
I am doing well.
Okay.
I'm so excited for this.
Okay, it was so funny because as you guys, right before the show starts, you guys, get the spiel of how I work. And immediately, like you, I'm going, oh, this will be interesting because not only do we get to talk about people who have passed, but we get to talk about your life and how hard everything feels like it's being right now. And that it's the dance of 2 steps forward, 18 steps back. And you're going, what the freak? Why can I not get where I want to be? I'm not asking for that much. I need to be where I want to go. Why is this so damn hard? It's
Yes.
so frustrating to you right now because you're just going God, please. And as you know, I do work solely and strictly through God. You're always in charge of your own fate. You're always in charge of your own destiny. This little weird place that you've been in is ending by mid next month. Okay. The year coming up is going to be refreshing. It's going to actually feel like everything's falling into place. Relationships that you continue to fight for, it's not going to be so hard to keep together. All right. You're going to start seeing more effort from the other person instead of you putting in all the effort.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you? Because it's almost like you're trying to figure out what you're doing with your relationship, where you want to be with it, whether or not you still want it. It's just like you're going this whole second guessing and cleansing in your head where you're like, all right, I promise you this next couple of weeks, it's that transition of shedding all the bullshit and everything's coming to new, to better, to just trust the process in this. Continue to pray. You're in this weird thing with God right now. Pray, 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 pray. It's not about the religion. It's about the relationship. Stop focusing on what everybody's telling you to do. Focus on you. Focus on your relationship with God, everything else. The other thing, have you been pregnant before, or talk to me about this?
Yes, I've been pregnant before.
Have you lost the pregnancy?
No.
Okay. Can you get pregnant again?
I mean, like
theoretically,
very theoretically, I could.
Okay.
For all the people listening.
So I was going to say, so either you're coming down with the baby in the next year and a half, or somebody very close to you is getting pregnant or already pregnant, because there's a new baby coming into your family because your grandmother on your mom's side is holding that baby.
Okay. My girlfriend might want to know that.
Okay. So somebody in that family.
Okay, somebody in the family. All right.
Does that make sense to you?
Not at this point.
Okay. So you're my favorite type of person, mark my words. When things like this happen, and Miguel, Holly, you guys have seen this happen on so many different occasions, when you're like, well, okay, well, I'll hold on to it. Within the next 6 months, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, my partner's sister just got pregnant, or you know what I'm talking about? There is a baby, or it could be an animal coming into your family in the next year and a half.
Okay, I'll take a puppy. We can
do puppies are the best, aren't they? You're
all right.
The one. So your mom's mother has passed, correct?
Yes. Oh,
yeah, she's all over you. Yes. Well, she's yours. It's one of those things where she comes in as another parent, where she takes responsibility for you as if you were hers. She's extremely proud of you. She's extremely proud of the person you've become. She wants you to stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being so hard about your health. Stop being so hard about your weight. Stop being so hard on you keep up the crunchy exterior because you don't trust anybody. And she's trying to keep you in that place of, hey, you're okay. You're good. I promise. Everything is good.
I'm glad she's here.
You know, it's hummingbirds and cardinals are a big thing. Okay. And did your grandfather pass before her or after her? Because they met each other in heaven.
Her husband's still alive. My grandfather, maternal grandfather's still alive.
Okay. Well, then she met her dad in heaven.
Right. For sure.
If that makes any sense to you.
Oh yeah. And the hummingbirds and cardinals. That's
a big thing for her. Okay. Please, 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 please know that. It's important too that you have a daughter.
Yes.
Yeah. She's her mini. So you're going to see a lot of personality similarities between the two of them.
Yeah, and she's named after her. They have the same name.
That's why I said, yeah, she's her mini. So, do you have any questions?
No, I think you hit that other than the baby part. And I've been talking to grandma this week. I'm getting married tomorrow.
Congratulations.
So I'm not second guessing. I know. I think they're downstairs listening. I'm not second guessing anything. And we're having
that whole thing with the second guessing may be because of being married. So I've noticed that sometimes before people get married, or when they're in that place of, it's confirming everything in their heads of, this is what I need, this is what I want to do. A lot of people take the second guessing as a negative. It's not. A lot of the times when we second guess things, it's more or less confirming where we're supposed to be. And in this case, this is exactly where you're supposed to be.
Awesome. And
Like
yes, life has
you
been hard.
need to trust her more than you do. She's not going anywhere. She's not going to walk away from you like everybody else has.
Awesome. That's
Does that
great
make
to hear.
sense?
Yes.
Like
For sure.
she sometimes feels like she's more in this than you are at times. Like
Oh,
you
well,
both
yeah. She-
perfect for each other.
yes.
But she just gets hard because you put up that wall because of everything you've gone through. She's just got to understand it's just who you are. It's nothing. You're not going anywhere either.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
So
Awesome.
I'm so excited for
She's
you.
downstairs painting while I'm up here getting a reading. You know, that's how this is working. And we're having hummingbird cake tomorrow. That's our
For
favorite
your
cake.
mom, for your grandmother, or your mom. Oh,
For my grandma. I mean, that's our favorite cake, but
and be patient with your mom, please.
okay. You want to go into that some more?
She loves you more than you could ever begin to understand. And you guys have different love languages and different ways of connecting at times. So
I can see that.
just that's all.
Stacy, we need to be friends.
Indeed.
Woo!
How are you feeling, Lacey? We're stepping back in.
That was amazing. And I mean, I haven't seen Stacy or chatted with Stacy. She's got no background knowledge and
Correct. Yeah.
been looking for my grandma. And yes, my daughter is named exactly after her, Katie Rose. Grandma never met her. And
I love that.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow and moving forward.
It's gonna be a great day, and I love your outfit.
By the way.
Yes.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Oh, I love your outfit for tomorrow too.
Oh, good. You gonna tell me what it is? Because I don't know what it was.
I'm telling you, you're gonna look fantastic. I promise.
Mm.
Which one of you guys are talking about, like wearing something sleeveless?
Okay.
No, is it you or her that wants to go sleeveless?
Oh, it would be me.
Okay. Yeah, because I just keep seeing sleeveless.
Okay. That's good to know as I head out after this today.
I want pictures.
Lady.
All right. I'll send pictures.
Yes. Yes.
Also, nobody know. They're going to know now. Why did I just say this? So it's an engagement party. But, okay.
Oh,
wow. Well, I just told Facebook.
It's fine.
It's just us.
It's just you.
It's just us. That's
Oh,
fine.
it's just us?
It's just fine. It's just us.
Say
Don't worry.
little us's. It's all right.
Yeah.
This was amazing, guys.
Well, Lacey, we always say on the on-air show that we have the Miguel and Holly fam, but then there's another inner circle of that. It's called the Platypus Posse, and those are people that listen to the podcast, Miguel and Holly Uncensored. And so now you are in the Platypus Posse. So welcome!
Yay! Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Well, have fun. Please send us pictures on the Miguel and Holly Instagram, and we can't wait to hear all about it.
We'll do it. Thank you, Stacy. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you, Lacey. God bless you.
Thank
and
you.
Congratulations.
Yes. Bye.
Love it. I had to look up what a hummingbird cake was, y'all. I was like real curious.
Right.
It is delicious.
It's a banana pineapple spice cake originating in Jamaica.
Ooh.
The difference between a carrot cake and a hummingbird cake is that a hummingbird cake is lighter than carrot cake, but has the banana.
Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna make some for Pie Day.
I've never even heard of that, let alone taste
me
it.
either.
So
For those of you that are watching, that's what it's
so good.
Sounds great. All right, Stacey, you ready for another reading?
I am totally down for this because, in all honesty, as I felt with all of this beforehand, it felt like literally I look at this next person and I'm like, whoa, her grandmother. I'm almost wondering if her father's passed. Like, she's got some people, which I'm really, I don't even like sitting there going, oh, let's preempt a strike, but like I can feel all this. So I'm intrigued by how this is going to go down.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, let's welcome Misha to the Uncensored podcast.
I'm so excited. Hello.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Misha.
Hope she's not muted on her
So
own.
beautiful. Oh, look at her.
Wait.
Oh,
You
no.
guys, you know I do auras too, right?
No.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. That's a whole thing. She's got like this beautiful purple and blue. Like she's beautiful.
Royalty.
What in the world?
Yeah.
Worst you can go on your phone, Misha.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, why don't you
Yeah.
hop
Okay.
off of the laptop and go on the
Yeah,
phone?
go ahead and try that. Then we'll get you on in just a second.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
What's
Aw.
our
Auras.
auras?
Oh.
I want to know what. Yeah,
What's
what
ours?
are?
Because mine
And
is
that actually exists. Like before my mom was dying, it was one of the ways that my brother and I both talk about it now because my brother just recently moved in with me. And we've been talking about this. And he was like, Mom would see auras. Can you see auras? I was like, yeah. I was like, they're just the color that people, bring out and it changes. And you hear like the hippies, oh, I like your aura. No, it's a real thing. Like you can see people's energy and light.
Mm.
So, and Misha, she's
that.
gifted. Like I know I was going to say, you and I have never gone into big detail. We've skirted a lot. You know how much I love all this stuff because there's
I
so
know.
much to it.
Mm.
Yes,
like
I
I can
have
radiate. I can
What?
radiate. Like when I'm in a bad mood, I can radiate. And
You
I can-
radiate good
feel-
and bad.
Oh,
I believe it. I 100%.
No, sincerely, you and I have talked about how powerful you can be. And Miguel, you're the same way, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Why is it a whole nother conversation? Is it different than Kelvin, or is it just?
It's
More
different. Plus I owe him a good Stacy and Miguel conversation. We are way overdue for one of our meetings.
Miguel, do it so I can.
Sounds like a principal's office, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I
Come
want
on,
to
Miguel.
I'll call you afterward and be like, "What's she saying?" I
Yep.
love it.
looks like we got Misha back. Misha.
Can you hear me?
Hey, girl.
Yay.
Yes.
There we go. All right. Well, like before, we're gonna turn our microphones down, and it's
Okay.
just you and Stacy.
Awesome.
Let's
Thank
do
you.
this. Hey, hello, beautiful. How are you?
Hello. I'm good.
Nervous as anything. Don't be. You and I are besties. It's all gravy, baby. I work solely and strictly through God. You're always in charge of your own fate. You're always in charge of your own destiny. I go fast because I get excited. Don't mind me. I'm like a random ADHD squirrel on crack. You have got to know you hold the light of Christ within you. You hold the light of God. You are such a beautiful human being. And I know you struggle and I know you go through some stuff and you're like, come on, I give and I give and I do and I do. And I try to be so selfless and you feel guilty for feeling so heavy, but you're only human and you got to know that God is at work within your life and working through you. You are his tool. You ask him all the time, Lord, use me. He's using you. He is using you. You have been making such an impact. So can I go completely left field random? Are you looking at trying to start your own? Now I have lupus and that means I have a lot of brain farts. So bear with me.
Okay.
Are you trying to start your own nonprofit?
That was a dream years ago.
Okay. F the dream. It's going to be a reality.
Oh, wow.
Okay. It's just going to take a little bit longer. You are going to help those children. You are going to help the animals. You're going to do this.
Okay.
Because it almost feels like you want to help people against domestic violence. You want to try to show kids different ways of having a different life and a different outcome than what they've been exposed to. It feels like you're trying to make a different impact with different people and showing
yes.
that they can go through different things because of where you've come from and the things that you've seen. You're like, well, I've been there, I've done that, and I can show you there's more to this. And you will do this. You will do this, Misha. I promise you. You're in charge of your own fate and destiny, but God's opening doors for you, and he's using me for confirmation for this for you.
Yes. I was a foster parent for years. I worked in at-risk group homes years ago, and that's where it all started, like to give back. And I'm a kindergarten teacher now, so always children are my passion, and giving back to youth is my passion.
Yeah, it's who you are. I'm telling you, you're everything. And it's like, I love the fact that even when kids aren't so fed at home and stuff like that, you won't just feed them. You'll be like, oh, extra snacks for the kids today. And it's just everybody quietly. You know what I mean? Like you do all those really special things. And I love that. I love that. Relationship is stable. Relationship is strong. All this stuff is in your head because you don't think so great about yourself. Stop doing that to yourself. Okay, you are beautifully made. You are a beautiful human being. You're making that difference. Do you have a little boy?
I have, yes, I do.
Have you been pregnant 3 times or 4?
No.
How many times have you been pregnant?
I hadn't been pregnant.
Okay. Can you get pregnant?
Yes.
Okay. Don't be surprised if you guys get one more baby.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. Because I just
Okay.
keep seeing you bringing in a little girl into this world.
Oh, wow.
And I know you're freaking out about money. Please know that that's temporary because they're about to get either a raise or that windfall that everybody keeps talking about. It is coming.
Oh, wow.
Does that make
I
sense?
am freaking out about money, yes.
I know. It's
I
going
won't go into details, but it's just been some things going on financially in my
well,
own
because
home.
once one thing's paid, something else falls apart and you need something else. And then there's medical stuff going on too. So it's going to be okay.
Yes, I just got over having the flu and COVID.
And the dizziness and all that stuff that you keep getting back and forth, that's also because of that COVID.
Oh, wow.
Okay. You're good,
Yes.
babe. You're good. Life's a little bit harder. God never promised us easy. Be patient with yourself. The dreams you have, when you dream, they're more outlet dreams. They're more processing. Sometimes there's messages in them. Start writing them down more. Pay attention to the patterns when you're having them. You feel your kids. And I'm not talking about the kids that you have in your house. I'm talking about the kids you teach. You can feel on them. Be patient with them. You know what they need. You're not stupid. Trust your gut, your instincts, or your God's voice.
Okay.
Okay? Your
Yes.
grandma's very proud of you. Did your dad pass?
No, my dad didn't pass.
Passed.
I hadn't
Uncle
had
on his side?
No, I hadn't had any males to pass away.
Oh, what about your significant other? Not that he passed, but I'm talking in like
no.
There's a male with you that's so damn strong, it's not even funny.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
No,
Please
I can't
hold on
think
to
of
it
it.
for me.
Okay.
Because I have a feeling you and I are going to be talking again and you're going to be like, oh, I found it. So your grandmother loves you so much and she's so proud of everything you've done.
Okay.
Who'd you get? What's the do you have a tattoo on your arm?
I do.
Okay. By the way, y'all, nobody saw her hands.
I do have a tattoo on my wrist.
Okay. Just please know that is being validated, okay?
Wait.
Aww. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
So do you have any questions?
The being patient with myself part is a struggle. And I don't know how to do that.
Okay. The perfectionist in you.
Yes.
I understand. So would you expect one of your kids in your class to know how to do 15 times 30?
Yes.
What grade do you teach?
Kindergarten.
Okay. What would you expect them not to know?
How to he struggles with letter formation and his fine and gross motor skills aren't quite there yet, but mathematically he's at a 4th and 5th grade level.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got that. So, but you wouldn't give him a bike and tell him to go ride a mile.
No.
Okay. That's my point. Your soul is very old. Your ego is not. So that's where you're doing the expectations on yourself.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm praying for you. You are something
Thank
magnificent.
Stepping in to give you a quick second because I could feel like Misha was trying to take a breath with each time. She's like, "Oh my god!"
Right. It was.
Misha, can you tell us about this nonprofit that you wanted to start?
I wanted to start a nonprofit for at-risk youth years ago because, like I said, I started when I first started working in group homes. It was just like I have to give back to the youth. Our youth is our tomorrow, and they need to have a place of safety and security, and they need to feel loved, and that's all that children want. They want someone to love them, and someone somewhere for domestic violence. I went through domestic violence in a relationship, and it broke me, and I seen what you had to go through, especially in the court system, and just getting the resources and the help. And it wasn't easy. And I'm like, you already are the victim, and then you have to go out and try to find these resources and people to help you, and it's nobody there because people are like, you need to leave. It's not easy to leave, and but having a safe haven for women and men that go through domestic violence, children, just people in general. I'm just a giver, and that's where my heart lies. And so that was my dream years ago.
Well, it sounds like be on the road to making that dream a reality.
Yes, I'm excited about that, to know that it will come to pass.
Do you spend some time treating yourself, giving yourself some love back?
No,
not
really.
Can't pour from an empty cup.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe because I know that it's hard because you got home life, work life. It's not easy for people to just be like, well, take some time, but schedule the time.
It's hard for me too. Like I don't ever do this to myself. I could tell other people all day up and down how to do it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to me, and like it's a little thing, and this is so stupid because this should not be self-care for women, but it's a small step.
Mm-hmm.
I force myself to make sure that I take a shower every day. Like, and everyone's probably like, ooh, like, why would you not shower every day? But like some days I was like, of all the things that need to be taken care of, my shower can take the back seat. I'll be fine one morning.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm like, no, I'm doing this for me. And like, it's really stupid to say that because showering daily should be a thing that we all just do. But like, you find one thing a day and you're like, this is my thing. And it's like, you force yourself sometimes, but it starts that way. That's how I do it. Anyway.
The shower thing, I mean, sincerely, it's the exact same thing because there's so much to do and there's so much to be done. And like you, Holly, it's like, okay, I'm going to do this. This is my one thing I have to do and I will do for myself. And even if it means doing your hair, even if it means just going for a ride to go be bougie and go buy a cup of coffee, that's $7. Go do something that you deserve. And you make that note of what you deserve, not anybody else, but you.
Okay.
Yeah. It's so hard though.
It is. And I have 4 children, and
it's hard.
Yeah. So
it's not the easiest thing to do, but like I always say, even if you can look 2 weeks ahead and just be like, I'm gonna take 30 minutes to just go to Target by myself without the kids,
or spend some time with a friend. I say this too, and this helps me change my thinking because you're like, well, obviously the 4 kids are more important. I'm going to make sure that they're tended to. But and this really helps me. You have to lead by example of what they should look like when they're adults.
Facts.
And I'm like, am I demonstrating self-love to my daughter so that when she turns into an adult and possibly becomes a parent one day, she doesn't run herself ragged like my mom did, like I sometimes do. We're going to break this cycle, and I'm going to model what it looks like to treat yourself well. So
yeah,
you don't want to make the burnt out a norm.
Correct.
Right.
And it was for me, and that's why I still do it sometimes to this day. Well, sometimes all the time. But like, if you can remember, and I really try to put this in my head, I'm like, if I can remember that I'm trying to model for Maya like if she's like, Mom, what, I need you, and I'm like, you can wait for 15 minutes while I do this thing for myself. And then she'll remember that when she gets older, like it's okay to do a thing for yourself. You shouldn't just be only doing things for others. Things for yourself.
Absolutely. I tell clients all the time, if you're okay, they're going to be okay. because they're watching everything. I have 5 kids, 1 being adopted. Believe you me, it is not easy by any means. But it's like what Holly said, you're leading by example. And the more they see you do you, they're gonna be like, oh, my daughter's 23 years old and she's still to this day, she has a 1-year-old and she tries to make her time for herself every day, even if it's 20 minutes just to go for a walk by herself because she saw me do that. So it pays off.
Yeah. We're sending you so much love. And
Yes, Misha, we are wrapping our arms around you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Please message us when you get this nonprofit started so we can interview about it, okay?
I definitely will.
Awesome.
I definitely will. Thank you so much. Guys, have a great day.
Thank you. God bless you.
Platypus Posse. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Oh,
Okay.
girl.
I felt her aura.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can feel the
Mhm.
goodness.
Right.
Come on, y'all. How would I be able to do that? Like, no. Like, come on.
That is
It's
just
so hard
amazing.
about self-care though, by the way. It's really hard.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
It is.
It just is.
Fighting with your own head. You're like, no, I'm fine. And then you're the brain that like the one that is
A
logical.
logic.
Like, remember all that shit you just said?
Mhm.
Are you gonna do it or no? Fine.
You don't deserve it.
Yeah,
It's
no.
hard because you also, I mean, Holly, you get it. You've got to walk your walk that you talk.
I
you know.
know. I'm so
Mhm.
bad at it though. I will tell someone up and down how to live their best life, and then when it comes to myself, I'm like, it's not applicable for me though.
Fine. It's good.
Let me tell you what. Thankfully, as a person who has the opportunity, because I don't have kids, to be able to do self-care, it's so worth it. Do it. When I walk out of that massage place, I feel like a different person.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
It is so worth the time to let somebody's hands touch you.
Yeah, just ask
All right,
Kelbin.
Casey,
Okay,
if
yeah.
somebody wants to get a reading with you, how can they contact you?
Visit my website, soulworkerstacyrenee.com. There's a bunch of different new things on my website. You can also catch my podcast, which is Stacy and Sean, Good for the Soul. And it's just it's a new experience, my website. So please check it out. And please follow me on Instagram at soulworkerstacyrenee.
Thank you.
Love it.
Kelbin, how can people follow you?
At Kelbin Live, TikTok, X, Instagram. I'm still not at 5,000. Nobody really cared.
I care.
I'm gonna share you right now.
Oh, we're gonna
I will
pass
share you, Kelvin.
Yeah, we're gonna pass you around, Kelbin. Are you no longer promoting Bussy Killer?
Maybe I should take a break from the word.
After what happened with CashApp, we are
Say,
not promoting that. No.
Yeah.
Holly, how can people follow you on social media?
Radio Holly, TikTok, X. It's the first time I ever said it that way. And Instagram. That's where you can find me.
Mine is Miguel Fuller, Instagram, TikTok, Be Real, and on Peloton if you're on there. Because I want to do the Janet Jackson ride for the 3rd time because I'm loving it that much.
Do
so
it.
let's make a plan together. All right, we will see you back here on Monday. Bye.
Miguel and Holly Uncensored.
Catch it on the